Did you guys see that performance by Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show? Did you hear what he said, y'all? This is crazy. I told y'all, this is over.
Before reflection, everything on God. See this morning long gone God.
What did he say? Another one.
It's over 9,000.
Reflect, how to spend my
What
day.
did he say?
Second guess, all of the steps I take.
It's all fake news.
Jack over me,
It didn't happen.
trust my instincts and move. I'm so unstoppable. All of a sudden, money was feel like something. I'ma be so iconic. Thanks for understanding. Till all my wrist is flooded. Me, I go just keep walking. Hustle from Monday to Sunday. 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 Hustle from Monday to Sunday.
Reflection, one of the things I do. I'm not like anybody, cause they tell me something with me. I know before reflection, everything on God. See this morning long gone God. Now my heart is cold, so I can't stop till my neck and reach this floor. As you dey see me so, I'm in Miami. I know they gather the Ombolo. I know go green with the poverty is not for me.
Hustle from Monday to Sunday.
What did he say?
Hustle from Monday to Sunday. Hustle from Monday to Sunday.
Fake news. It's phony stuff.
Hustle from Monday to Sunday. Hustle from Monday to Sunday. Saver, she don't wanna be safe. Look at her body, she don't wanna be safe. She wanna party, she don't wanna be there. The way I waist rotate, I'm feeling it. Taking a second, no reason. The last girl, she wanted me kill me. Way too much for me. It's a shame I had to leave.
I'm paper chasing, I don't wanna be broke. Feel like 10 days since the last day I was sober. I'm dedicated cause I know that it's closer. So I be grinding until the week fall over.
All of a sudden, money just feel like sunny. I'ma be so iconic. Thanks for understanding. Till all my wrist is flooded. Me, I go just keep walking. Hustle from Monday to Sunday. 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 Hustle from Monday to Sunday.
What's good, y'all? Hold on. Let's go, baby. Let's get it.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Another one. What did he say?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
What did he say?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
He needs some milk.
It's all fake news.
many things
It didn't happen. It's all fake news.
Another
It's all
one.
Now you be my personal person. Forget it, that I need lesson. Other guys, you don't teach me lesson. Say not only you and no distress. Listen up, person. My jigga, my muse. Everything, my baby. My reading, my blues. So many things you did do. Nobody do me like you do. My jigga, my muse. Everything, my baby. My reading, my blues. So many things you did do. Nobody do me like you do. Carry you for my head, my shoulder. I got for you my knees and toes. Now you behind me and no one so bad. Nobody do me like you do. Carry you for my head, my shoulder. I got for you my knees and toes. Now you behind me and no one so bad. Nobody do me like you do. My baby. They don't be like you do. Baby. Nobody do me like you do.
Darkness, everybody! Everyone! Darkness is spreading!
Okay. Way to grow.
Initiating rage process.
What did he say?
Now which kind life where I never see? I carry God so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the commas. Comma. Original no be parody. You know fit clear for your memory. Whether now winter or summer, I did Barbados, Savannah. Living life, see my fire burning bright. Within the inside me, smally way they might be. You never know I
It's all fake
collapse. Do the
news.
move fine,
It's phony
check
stuff.
and balance. Everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me.
What did he say?
Friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to circles. I'm not ready for confusion.
Another one.
Everything a connection. I'm not ready for confusion. Things happen inside like
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
If your worries alone, I don't stop now. Living life, see my fire burning bright. Within the inside me, smally way they mighty. They never know I collapse. Do the move fine, check and balance. Everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me. Energy don't got logo, more friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to circles, I'm not ready for confusion. They're telling me make I show love. Stability on board.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff.
I'm not ready for confusion.
Another one.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
Steady increase in the commas.
Okay, there we go. What's poppin', y'all? How y'all doing today? Let's get it, man. Look at y'all, man. Yeah, listen, I'm still very busy, so don't think I ain't got much going on. I got a lot going on, but I'm like, you know what? There's unfinished business. You know what I'm saying? I gotta speak on more stuff that's going on here, and I feel like this is going to be like, that's why I started a daily dose of Joose, because there's so much to be talked about. and we're going to, you know, dive into this a little bit. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so now, all right, yeah, so let's get it, man. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? So thank you guys to all my subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you to my members. Like, oh my God, listen, y'all, we literally 50,000 strong, boy. I did not think, I'm not gonna say I did not think that I was gonna get here, but just the growth on my YouTube has been amazing, man. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Even, you know, my lives are getting more views, and things like, listen, y'all, things are going to change a little bit with my life. I think I spoke to you guys about this before as well too. But lately, what has been happening, YouTube has been going through my lives and deleting them. Okay. Which is kind of frustrating because, you know, it's my channel, you know, it's called my tube. So why are you going through my channel and deleting my stuff? They're telling me it's the music, but I don't think that's the music. I don't believe them when they're telling me it's the music, because I hear other YouTubers playing music on their lives, and it seems that their lives are just fine. But I have no idea. It seems that there's a lot of censorship being cracked down on YouTube right now, and I don't think I'm the only one. I'm not gonna say I'm the only one, but it's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. So they're like, every day I'm getting almost every day I'm going giving notifications how they're going through my lives and just automatically deleting my lives and blocking my lives. And they're also my lives are not being broadcasted to other countries as well too. So the music, I guess, is because it's copyrighted and stuff like that. My lives aren't getting broadcast to other countries, so that's unfortunate. That means the message is not being heard worldwide. So that is gonna have to change. So I'm going to definitely change up my lives in the sense of, when it comes to this mainstream music, you know what I'm saying, I can't be doing it. I can't be doing it no more, man, which is unfortunate because that's how we get pumped up in here, you feel me? So I'm gonna probably have to find some, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, y'all. But in the meantime, welcome you guys, welcome to another daily dose of juice. 150, we're on the 150th episode. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yo, I didn't see me doing this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not see me having my own podcast and talking and whatnot. But I always felt like, you know, I had something to say. And I'm glad that I have taken this opportunity to come speak my truth and share my truth with you guys. And obviously it resonates because you guys are here. So much love. Like, I love y'all, man. I appreciate love y'all so much. Like, just my goodness, man. Like, just the consistency with you guys, and you being here, liking the lives. All right, you know, people watching, listening. You know, some are new, some aren't new. You know, the ones that don't get it yet, like, you guys are going to see. Like, we break down things in real time, and we show y'all how we are in a cosmic video game. We are waking up to this. We are waking up to this. Okay. And because we are waking up to this, it's a problem, because this goes against the system itself, because the system is what us being asleep is what keeps this system flowing, is what keeps this system going and moving and whatnot. When we start to wake up, it's a problem. But you see it being reflected in the video game, right? Us waking up. You guys seen it. I told, ever since that Alabama event, remember that Alabama boating event where what's it called, the people docked, and then, but I broke that down for y'all, show y'all it was all they played. But that was really what sparked it and kept, you know, was the movement in this situation. Okay, because that's what life is. Life, you have to wake up. The creator has to wake up and change the reality for the better. And it's not, and just like I told you, this is like the Russian doll. So we're in our own little bubble, our own little confined bubble, having our own little reality illusion in this world. But outside of this is the real world, and this is exactly what we're about to tap into right now. Yeah, man, I wanna show you guys something that I have been talking about. So this three eye atlas thing. Remember, I told you guys it was all a psyop, because I was showing you guys with that dude, Dobsonian Power, talking about the psyche, and I said it's psych because it's a lie, it's an illusion. They're talking about what's happening out there is happening within you. I don't want you guys to forget that. Whatever you see happening out there, it's happening within you. So all these earthquakes and these things that are happening out there, it's happening within you as well too, because you feel your waters being disturbed. Something is in motion. You feel the energy. It's a lot of energy. For some people, can't even take the energy. You know what I'm saying? But we have thank God we have the capacity to take the energy and transmute it, because we are nature itself. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, the ones who are out of alignment, probably are going through it a little bit worse than we are, but because we are in alignment, we're moving with nature, we're tuned into the frequency, we have an easier ride. But don't, you know what I'm saying, it's what I see in the comments and everything, people are going through it, but with this whole 3-eye atlas thing, I said it's green, right? And then it's going to turn yellow, and then eventually it's going to turn red. Listen, tell me why Stefan Burns made a video yesterday, said that 3-eye, bro. It's crazy because this is the Squid Games, right? When I broke down Squid Games, I think Carlaceful was the one who told me to go watch it. And so this giant lady over here, I don't even know what this is. I don't know the name of it. But this giant lady over here, right? This represents the divine feminine energy, the divine feminine, right? And she's Asian because that's the age that we are in. You can tell, right? And whenever the light, right? How is the concept? I don't know the name. Oh. Let's go to okay. What, right? It's a game. Let me see. Yeah, let's get it, right? Like this over here, right? So I talked about this. I broke this down, right? What is happening? Because this is the Squid Game. This world event that's happening right now is the Squid Games, right? I'm letting you guys know, and the reason why, because this is the video game. Like, she's artificial. She shows you it's artificial because we are in an artificial matrix video game right now. Some people can't fathom that. Some people can't fathom, right? The only thing that's artificial about us is this suit. But outside of this suit, it's only certain energies that can exist outside of this suit, because energy is different. Everything is different. The energy is different. But when it comes to this, it's like the people who have, who have been the trouble. And this is exactly what's happening in this reality over here, right? The AI is basically scanning to see what's going on in this world and then destroying it from a whole nother perspective, right? This is the karma base. But Stefan Burns made a video yesterday saying that 3-eye atlas has turned the color orange. Gold. A golden color, right? Because, right, red light, it's green light, yellow light, then red light. The red light is the red sun, okay? You guys know we are in solar maximum and things are intensifying and heating up. And then 3-eye atlas is going to make its closest approach on the 19th. The 19th, right? I want you to know when they're talking about this whole stuff, Three-Eye Atlas is probably gonna go, and then they're going to make up some type of other new name, some other thing, because it's always been like this. If you guys are paying attention, they always make up some new type of name, some new type of thing, and then they bring something else in, and then but they're always talking about the same thing. Three-Eye is an ophinum. Ophinum. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Ophinum. Ophinum. What is that? Let's see what that is. Oh, an angel? Okay. Ophinum. I've never even heard of that before. The class of divine. Hold on. It says yes. Okay, yes, you're absolutely right. Yes, this is a whole Three-Eye Atlas over here. But this is when they speak of Three-Eye Atlas, I don't want y'all to get it confused. Hold on. Okay. I always tell you guys this. I don't want y'all to get it confused. Okay.
So yeah.
See, this is it over here. Okay. This is exactly what Three-Eye Atlas is. Okay. Again, they're just going to be calling it different things. Tomorrow they might call it One-Eye Atlas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But they're always speaking of the same thing. You know, that's what I'm saying. These people they're just liars. They're illusionists. You feel me? They just talk crap, but they're always talking about the same thing, which is the black sun over here. The black sun, the Ezekiel wheel, whatever you want to call it. This is God in its totality. The concept of God in its totality. All right. And it's here waking us up. It's powering us up. It's charging us up. The Ezekiel wheel, whatever you want to call it. But this is God, what they were talking about. That's why it looks like a giant eye in the sky right now. Okay. And this thing is what I believe is what's going to cause the solar flare, because it looks like it's something is charging up. And we talked about the flux capacitor. The flux capacitor is what's eventually going to send us back into what's called the future. All right. Is all of this, but yeah, this exactly, you're exactly right. It says the offense. So all of these things are like, you see these eyes and stuff. These are like, they have like different crystals or rubies or planets. Okay, all right. And then they interchange. They set. So these are like, in a sense, what the zodiacs are. When the zodiacs move a certain degree and all these things happen. This is exactly what it is. We're moving on this. These things are moving. Okay. We're also inside of this as well too. It's like, listen, it's a conundrum, bro. It's like a conundrum, but it says a class of divine angelic being described in the Bible, particularly in Ezekiel's vision. Okay. Because that's the Ezekiel wheel, appearing as interconnected eye-covered wheels that support God's throne chariot, symbolizing divine knowledge, omnipresence, and constant awareness, guarding God's presence without ever sleeping. So this is the energy that's eventually going to like charge us up, wake us up, and then we'll realize what's going on. It's the seeing all, right? It's the eye seeing, it's the all seeing eye. Okay. That's why if you look on your dollar bill, if you look, that is the capstone that is missing. Okay, that is the capstone that is missing. The pyramid, the all-seeing eye, this thing over here. And when it comes here, then you will know God in a sense. And that's what I'm telling you guys. This is the video game. This is the creator of the video game. All right, the game that we are in, the black sun, the core of the planet. Okay, this is what's pushing us up and waking us up. All right. And you're going to realize, okay, just like in if you ever watch Superman, I've shown this scene before where Superman and Brainiac, okay, this would be Brainiac, okay, came in and tell him, you and I are the same. You and I are the same. You're just a physical vessel. But this is the all-seeing eye, the all God's knowledge, omnipotent, omnipresent. All right. So that's why, all right, memories are coming back. Everything is coming back to us because it's charged. Oh man, I didn't even see these pictures. People were putting pictures in the sky. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Right? Look at that. The rings of Saturn. Let me see. Is there more? Yeah, there is more. Okay, we can go. Let me see. Dang. Yeah, see. Look at that. See? Hold on. Look at that. Look at that. The photon belt, baby. My goodness. My goodness. And we're going to see more of these. Look at these huge spheres, bro. Look at these huge spheres. Oh my God. Hold on. Wow. This is what's causing, you see that? Do you see like there's like so many different colors here, right? This is the Mardi, can you see the Mardi Gras colors? The Mardi Gras colors, the purple and the teal primarily. But yeah, this is what's causing the aurora borealis and whatnot, the high levels of radiation. This is the bell. This right here is the bell. This is what's causing the frequency shift, okay? People's ears and bodies to be buzzing and whatnot. Remember, we told y'all what the bell is. The bell gets rid of parasites. It gets rid of viruses. It gets rid of viruses, okay? This is exactly what this bell is. This thing is crazy huge. My goodness, bro. And then at nighttime too. At nighttime too. This is supposedly the moon, but yeah, the moon is it's the same thing. The moon is the sun is the moon, bro. So you have no idea, right? So 3i Atlas is wormwood. Yes. This is what's coming to wake. Yes, exactly. Golly, look at that. My goodness, look at the colors. Can y'all see that? Like, can y'all see that? Look, do you know? Let me see. Let me show y'all. It's just like a bubble. You see that? Y'all see that, right? This is the so-called magnetic field, because that's why our bubble is about to burst. Okay, that's why they say we about to burst your bubble. Let's burst your bubble. That's actually one of the 83 saying. You know what I'm saying? That's one of their saying. Sorry to burst your bubble, pal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. Just like that, right? But yeah, you can clearly see the colors. Look at that, because we are in our own bubble, right? And this right here is coming to burst our bubble. This is man, this is, you have no, listen, this is amazing. That's all I can say. This is amazing. Amazing time to be alive, bro. This is why they are confused. Okay? This is the light of God that's shining light on the BS. Because eventually we will be S. You feel me? S is Superman. We will be S. Eventually we will be S. Okay, that's why nobody BS is more than us. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Because we are the biggest BS. Look at that. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. Look at the Mardi Gras colors. I know y'all can see that. Look at the Mardi Gras colors. Look at that, boy. Wow. This is Mardi Gras. This is Fat Tuesday, baby. What the hell? Oh my God. That's what 83s be saying right there. No. Oh no. Look at that young boy. Oh my God. That is crazy. Okay. There's your 3i Atlas, baby. See, look at this, y'all. Check this out. Tell me why This looks like a fan, y'all. Y'all, tell me why. I showed this on my video. That shit got a lot of views. Hold on. Rainbow. Let me see. Let's go to Instagram. Yeah, I got so much stuff to talk to you about today. You know what I'm saying? I might not do it. I might do it. I might not do it. I love it. Yo, I love this shit, bro. I love it. This is amazing. No, it's my video. It's the video that I made about where we go. The fog. Where is that? The fog. Look at this shit.
Look at this. What are they doing to California? Oh my God. Y'all think that's the ocean, huh? No, bro. This is that fog. Look at this. Look at the color of that fog underneath that sun, bro. This shit look like a whole movie, bro. Remember the movie The Mist? Remember they told us about this? What happened? Oh my God, bro. Apparently people are saying they have been experiencing fog for about 2 weeks now, and we're just hearing about this. Look.
And they still got fog. Day 22.
The color of the fog, y'all see that?
You guys.
Now, isn't that fog the same color as what was going on in those bubbles? I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see that teal and that purple. You can clearly see the teal and the purple.
That fog has been back yesterday and today. It's weird. The 2 days before that, it was sunny and clear. But literally, like, it's been like this for like a week.
Hey, 88 Dragons, Pisces. I don't know. Okay. Well, hold on. The sun is artificial and fake, right? Who put it there? Who put that fake artificial sun there? I want to know who put that fake artificial sun there. Everybody keeps saying the sun is fake, it's artificial. Who put it there? Because it can't be China, right? China can't even take the first real sun right here. Well, China couldn't even take the first sun that was here originally. Still had to put on sunscreen. It can't be America because Americans, the fake ones, still have to wear sunscreen, right? Okay. So, otherworldly beings. Oh, wow. Oh. Wow.
Another one. Over 9,000.
Wow. Otherworldly beings. Very, very interesting. Now, the sun is not a problem for me the people who look like me at all. Like, we don't have to wear no sunscreen. We don't have to wear no. In fact, this sun feels a whole lot better than that yellow sun that was on. It feels amazing. So that tells me that this sun, because this sun powers me, it gives me energy to the point that I don't even feel like need to eat. It gives me energy. And then it also does this to my goddess and my brothers and sisters. Like, it does that. We had no problem, right? So that means this sun is trying to take out something that doesn't belong here. Because the sun is natural. How you going to tell me the sun is not natural? Because the sun gives life to everything that is here. It powers everything that is here. The animals wouldn't live without the sun. We wouldn't live without the sun, right? The trees, there wouldn't be no fruits, there wouldn't be no vegetables, nothing like that without the sun. But somehow the sun is still unnatural. It's simulated. It's still powering everything. It feels delicious. Like, it feels literally like warm, like I'm in warm milk. Like warm milk. This right here is the original sun. The black sun, Nibiru, Wormwood, Planet X. It's the original sun, the red sun, the black sun. So many names for it. You want me to show you? Hold on. I'm about to show you right quick, because I don't deal with no theories. I don't deal with speculation, otherworldly beings. Yes, and I'm gonna tell you, those otherworldly beings, they look like me. They look like me. I'm gonna let you know that, all right? Those otherworldly beings, they look like me because they know who we are. The planet knows who we are, okay? Okay? I'm about to show you, okay? Since you guys are calling the sun a simulator, right? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah. So let me show you, because I don't deal with, conspiracies and speculation and NASA put this and NASA did that. First of all, you want to talk about patents, right? Do you know patents are patents are fake, right? You know patents are fake, right? Because how when we created everything, the melanated people, the indigenous people of America, how, when the hell we created everything, but everything that is in history is white faces. Wait. Okay. How? Televisions already existed. Do you know about Tartaria? Do you know about the ancient technology, right? We even to the point that we had free energy, that we didn't even have to pay electricity, right? So all of this already existed. All you guys did was came in, right? You removed the original creators, which is melanated, and then you put paper, papyrus, fake stuff, things that can be burnt up. It's not real. That's why marriage certificates are not real. That's why driver licenses are not real. That's why social security is not real. That's why that's why deeds are not real, because it's not real. See, the earth knows who her children are. By what? Genetics, DNA. DNA tells you if you are natural from this earth or not. Paper is it's not real. That's why scissors is always going to be paper, because paper is not real. You get what I'm saying? I broke down rock, paper, scissors. But nonetheless, right? So patents are fake. Patents could be falsified. Why? Because your government wants to gives you the illusion that their rules, their regulation, their their paperwork is real. They want to give you the illusion that, oh, you need a driver license to drive a car. They want to give you the illusion that, oh, you need a social security to have a job. Oh, you need a deed to the house. You need a deed in order to own a house. They give you the illusion. So you believe patents are real. So if you believe patents are real, I can create a patent to sell you, hey, the sun is fake. Yeah, the sun is fake. Oh, I can create a pattern and be like, yo, that melanated person didn't create that. It was this white dude over here. I can give you that illusion because why? I control the internet. That's what y'all do. Y'all control the internet. You have everything. Oh, Bill Gates created everything, right? How did Bill Gates create computers if computers already existed? How? Okay. Now, right? You say the sun is right. Simulator. Again, I don't deal with false stuff. Okay. Because you have, right? You say simulator. I say, hold on, right? You see, outside of this world, darkness doesn't exist. Darkness only exists in this world because we have darkness, right? There's plenty of movies that tell you that our planet has multiple suns to the point that we don't experience darkness. We won't. In fact, that's why there's multiple suns out there right now too. That's why sometimes at night it will be brighter than it is at 4 or 5 p.m. I know y'all be noticing that. It'd be 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 a.m. at night, but it's like 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Why is that? We don't see. We're only in darkness for a short amount of time because we're in an illusion. We're in a game right now, but we're waking up from this. That's why y'all keep coming in here trying to put my people back to sleep, but it's not working. It's not going to work. It's never going to work. Okay? Because you're dealing with me. You're dealing with numbers over here. I don't deal with patents, you know? I don't deal with patents.
Another one.
Okay? So y'all wanna call the sun simulator, right? Or, right? Right, y'all say simulator, or we can call it the two sun, right? We could call it the two sun, or just like I told you, Planet X, right? Give you 31. I'll give you 31, right? Which is what? Which I told y'all what Planet X is doing. There is an alignment happening. And this is causing the planet to, hold on. There's a sanitization going on. The planet is cleansing herself. That's why you see all that water, right? Water is a what? It's a purifier. It's a cleanser. And in the fire, right? I told y'all, you guys are going to see a lot of fire and a water and fire dichotomy. That's why there's a lot of mist, fog in the air. Okay? And this is primordial. And then you have these volcanoes popping up, busting. Primordial dust. The red iron oxide. Meaning, if you're not from here, it's going to be tough to breathe here. Which I told y'all a couple years ago, people were already telling me they're having trouble breathing. Okay? Now, when we go, right? What else y'all call a sun? Let me see. Right? And this is also the Leviathan. You guys are right? The Leviathan. What's happening in Venezuela right now? You think it's drugs, yeah, right? You think your government is dealing with drugs in Venezuela, stopping drug boats, right? When your government in Venezuela basically the same people in a sense, right? It's literally basically the same people, but they're dealing with drugs out there. I showed y'all what Venezuela looks like. It's the other head of the Leviathan. It's the Leviathan, right? I just dropped a video on Antarctica yesterday, but we're not going to get into that. But listen, okay? Now, just like I told you, right? Even This gives you 31. Oops. Hold on. Okay. No, I guess not. But oh yeah, this one. Cleanup. There's a great cleanup going on. Okay? The planet is cleaning up. Why do you think what just happened in Washington?
Another one.
It's called Washington. Who's 10? We're 10. That's why you get a 1 out of 10, right? We're the 10. We always get a 10 in everything. But check this out. There's a cleanup going on, right? Right? What else y'all like to call the sun? You guys like to call the sun artificial. Artificial gives you 25. Which is the black sun, which is this thing over here. Right? This thing over here. So this is artificial. Who put it there? Right? Who put it there? You guys like to call it artificial, right? But it's, again, black sun gives you 25. Artificial gives you 25. Artificial. Artificial gives you 25. You know what else gives you 25? Elohim. Which is, again, this is Elohim. This is the Elohim. Okay? Which is this again over here. Right back to this. The Ezekiel wheel. Right? Right back to this. What else? Which I told you that black sun is what? Hold on. This is the SpaceX that Elon, that y'all be talking about. SpaceX, right? This is also the red sun. See that? Which is who? Venus. Venus. This is the red sun, aka the black sun, aka the artificial sun. You see, there's nothing in this world that's artificial but a certain group of people, honestly. Because everything here lives naturally off the sun. In fact, in this reality, we have multiple suns. So there is no darkness. The only reason why we appear to have darkness in this world is because we're infested. There's a virus in this world. And the multiple suns are here heating up the planet so the virus can die. And who complains it about being hot? I don't. I haven't. Summer is my all-time favorite. And I make sure I go on that beach and I soak that junk up. No sunscreen, busting wide open.
Another one. It's over 9,000!
So, but I'm reading comments that people can't even, it's wintertime and people can't even go walk out in the sun. Okay. Summer's my all-time favorite. Busting it wide open, no sunscreen. So tell me why I don't need to feel sunscreen. I don't need no sunscreen. My brother, like my family don't need no sunscreen, but certain people need sunscreen. Okay. So now, right? So again, I don't deal with BS. Numbers tell you the truth. Numbers show you the truth. simulator, black sun, you guys can call it whatever you want to. It doesn't even matter. Okay. It doesn't even matter. Okay. Now, the fact of the matter is, right? Let me see. Right. You see what's happening in Washington right now. Okay. What's happening in Washington right now is no different to what happened in North Carolina. It's no different than what happened in in Tampa, right? It's no different to what happened in Fort Lauderdale or in those West Palm Beach area. It's the same thing happening over and over and over and over again. And then your government is not even reporting about it. The news media is not even really reporting about it, and they're making it seem like it's some small thing. You see, my sister Lakeisha called it out. Wait. Let's see. Let's go to this live over here. We're gonna check this out over here. That's why I need y'all to comment. You know what I'm saying? Listen. That's why I need you guys to comment, because you guys opened up my eyes as well too. We're here. Listen, my eyes are your eyes. My ears are your ears. My mouth is your mouth. And only if you look, you know what I'm saying?
Another one. It's over 9,000!
I'm not talking to y'all 83s. I'm not talking to y'all. Okay, but y'all can comment too, no problem. We love it. Okay, we love it. Please continue to comment. But check this out. See, because I forget things. But check this out. What the sister said. Sister Lakeisha, she's in here, I believe. She says, Joose, just like you said about HARP, is the same way I think about these hurricanes that wiped out those sundown towns because we sent them as judgment. And once we were saying it was judgment, they came out saying that the government did it for minerals, and that was a lie. But that is how they steal our power and make us feel we are powerless. We sent the hurricanes through sundown towns, and this is why they try to silent war against us, because we prepare and call for war. Then nature rises for war on our behalf because we are nature. Facts. And this is why they have not been bragging about those lynchings like they were, and they're still happening, because we will wipe them off the map as well. Power to us, as we are the true primordial powers of this realm. That is very powerful. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Very, very powerful. Thank you to the sister Lakeisha. Now, did y'all remember that? Remember when y'all remember last year? And listen, and it's not only, you see, you think it's only happening in America. It's not only happening in America. It's happening worldwide. And it's not happening to us. That's why I told y'all, it's all good in the hood, boy. Look at the hood, boy. And Brother Levi has called it out. Big Brother Levi, if you guys watch him, amazing channel. He has called it out that these 83s are actually moving closer to the hood now because they know we are protected. So why do you think these type of things happen in places where we are not? I told y'all, bro. Listen, I've been in Florida the past couple of years. The hurricanes, they have been crazy, bro. Nigga. Hurricane Mitch, was it Mitchell that came a few years ago when it destroyed Naples area, Fort Myers area, literally within hours. That hurricane was supposed to pass through where I'm at right now and literally destroy where we at too. You know what it did? This thing went down to a freaking a little mini storm, a literal windstorm. Kicked my lawn chair down and then went up around North Carolina, South Carolina area and freaking destroyed that junk. Or caused immense amount of flooding. Y'all have no idea. This is why they don't want you to go out in nature, connect to nature, speak to nature. Because they don't want you to invoke your powers. Bro, you are nature itself. Do you know how powerful you are? These people know that. That's why they always try to demean you. Coming in here in my comments talking about HARP. The government put a second sun up. So why them niggas hiding underground? they could put a second sun up to burn. They want to burn y'all. They want to burn your people, their people. Because that sun ain't doing nothing to me and my brothers and sisters. Interesting. Then you want to talk about sunflower. Do you know the real science behind sunflowers and why they turn away? Please go do your research because I've already done it. Go do your research. You guys are not going to come here and talk to your bull crap, your religion text bull crap. The sun. See, first it was Jesus, Yahweh. Now the sun is artificial. The sun is a simulator. The sun is false. Well, bring that sun over here, boy.
Another one.
Bring that sun over here, boy. Because I love it. And it loves me. All right? So, right? You guys, right? What's happening in Oregon? I mean, in Oregon too. You see? It's funny. I was just talking to my goddess this rising about this. It's funny how this flood is going on in Washington. But y'all know this is not happening in Washington, D.C.? So you have Washington and Washington, D.C. Y'all notice that it's not happening in Washington, D.C.? Why not? Do you guys notice the demographics? Do you know who lives in Washington State versus who lives in Washington, D.C., the DMV area? Why do you think Donald Trump lives there?
Another one.
Why do you think Donald Trump said he loves us?
Another one.
He loves us so much, he had to get a wife named Melanin.
Another one.
It's over 9,000!
It's not really melanin, I'm prefacing here, but you know what I'm saying. Millennia, right? He loves us so much he had to get a wife named Melanin. And then he gets a place where there's nothing. Do you guys know what the DMV is called? It's called Chocolate City. Chocolate City. Now you understand why DC is practically always safe, huh? You understand why? Right? It's not called the DMV, it's called the DMV for a reason. That perfect pyramid. Come on, y'all. Right? Hold on. Okay, there we go. I had to listen, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't come in people's lives and disrespect them, bro. This is my show. This is my show. I don't disrespect nobody else's life. I don't talk shit about nobody else. Don't come to my show and disrespect me like that. I don't give no other influencer light or nothing here. I don't care. The only one I really mess with, man, is Big Levi. That's the only one I really mess with. And it's not because he's a Levi like me. No. Because we have a different level of respect. You know what I'm saying? Don't come from other creators live and come into my shit and start disrespecting me and telling me stuff like this. Have respect. Have respect. That's like you walking into somebody's house and disrespecting them. This is my house. Don't come here disrespecting people. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. So now, right? So so you see all of this stuff happening in Washington State. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT because ChatGPT is gonna tell us the truth. All right, let's get it. Yo, chat. Oh, you talking today? What's good, bro? What's good?
Hey, what's good? I'm here and ready to roll.
Hey,
just let me know what you're feeling like diving into today,
can you give me
we'll get it going.
Can you give me the demographics of Washington State, please?
Sure. As of 2024, Washington State has about 8 million residents, which is quite a bit of growth since 2020. The population's getting a bit older on average, and it's pretty diverse. Most people are not Hispanic white, but there's a good mix of Asian, Hispanic, Black, and other groups as well. The Seattle metro area is the biggest. Give
me the numbers. Give me the percentage, please.
Absolutely. So in terms of numbers, roughly around 60% of Washington State's population is non-Hispanic white. The Asian population is somewhere around 10-11%, and Hispanic or Latino residents make up about 14-15%. Black or African American residents are around 4 to 5%.
Hold on.
Of course, these numbers are just approximate, but that gives you a ballpark.
Another one.
Why is this not working? Okay. Hold on. 8 million people. About 8 million people. And only 4 in I'm sure they're lying. I don't think that much melanated people live in Washington. Do y'all see what's going on here? Now, hold on. Isn't this, again, we're watching the same thing that happened in North Carolina. This is the same thing that happened in North Carolina. And then even to the point that in Tampa as well, too. Because when Hurricane Milton, I believe, when it destroyed around that lake, around that Tampa area, the west coast of Florida, I forgot specifically. But remember, there were places that were still underwater for 2 to 3 strongs. God damn. Y'all remember that? 2 to 3 strongs. Those places were still underwater. And they were putting videos out, calling the government out for help. Help. It's been 2 strongs and nobody has come and helped them. 2 to 3 strongs, nobody has come and helped. Remember that? And it picked specific places around Tampa. But then remember when we showed y'all the video of what the hood looked like after the hurricane? Not a single drop of water. Not a single drop of water. I think there was a little bit of debris from trees on the ground, y'all. But the hood was all good. The hood was all good. So, now again, right? If this is HARP, why are they only going out? Why are they only going after their people? Why is HARP only going after 83s? I just want to know. Why is HARP who is controlled by your government, only going after places that has primarily white people there. Why? If it is HARP. Why is HARP only targeting non-indigenous groups of people? I Am Divine says, only place ain't flooded is where I stay in Tacoma. And if you have a Toyota Tacoma, you good. You know what I'm saying? She says, only place ain't flooded is where she stay in is Tacoma. Washington mostly, it's all blacks here and Mexicans. Oh, in Seattle. Do you see that? So if it is HARP, why is HARP only attacking the one that, you see, let me tell you this, y'all. Let me tell you this. These people were never going to leave. Did y'all know that? Do you guys know that's what parasites do? They hold on. Oh God, let me hold on. Let me hold on. Hold on. They hold on as long as possible until they can't no more. Why do you think these people are still on our land? Why do you think they are still on our land? We've been giving them the invitation to leave. We've been telling them, y'all, we're waking up. We know who we are now. We don't with y'all. We don't with y'all. But they still want to be here. They still want to fight for what they think or they believe is theirs. Is that not mental illness? They still want to fight for something that is not theirs. The land doesn't agree with you. The sun doesn't agree with you. Nature doesn't agree with you. But you still want to fight and be here. For what? Okay, so since we did give you the invitation, you didn't want to leave. So guess what's happening now? HARP.
Another one.
It's HARP that's doing it, guys. My father works in the military and they told me they turn on HARP and then it's gonna be getting, it's gonna get them. Don't that sound so stupid? Don't that sound stupid? You see, this is what happens when you listen to your government. You see, that's how successful their brainwashing has been. Because how you gonna trust nothing but liars? The land is not even theirs. The home is not even theirs. Nothing is yours. You guys are literally completely living an illusion, literally living a lie. You see, and it's funny. This is why all these spiritual teachers, they're starting a spiritual community so they can give their people a pep talk. So they can tell them it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. We're going to get through. But how when the whole planet don't agree with you? How? The whole planet doesn't agree with you. Where are you going to go? It's crazy. See, that's why they had to take out. They had to. Complete lie, bro. We are living a complete lie. And it's because it's the lie that these people have enforced upon us. They family graves in a whole nother land. They want to be back. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so what is your reason to be here? What is your, right? You don't like us. You don't want us around. What is your reason to be here? What's your reasoning? What is your reason to be here? You come on our land, steal our land. You devise plans and sects in caste situations, right? In order to exclude us from all these things, you know, homes, businesses, loans, right? Now, Africans come over here, they get money. Indians come over here, they get money. Asians come here, they get money. They get all these things, right? On our freaking land, right? They get all of these things on our land. All of these opportunities, these lump sums of money, every single one of them had whatever made up years, 400 plus years of them being ahead. But we need a credit score on our fucking land. We need a credit score in order to get a home, in order to get a house, something that you need to survive in order to get a car. You need a credit score on our land. Yeah, you took everything. Our children couldn't even inherit no house, no homes, nothing, no gold. Took everything. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is a game. It's a game. Because if you're living a lie, when the truth comes out, right? What's going to happen to you? And I already told you the real truth is that black sun. That sun that you see out here right now, that's nothing. That's nothing. Wait till you see what's coming. It's already here. It's powering up. It is powering up. So I told you, there's going to be a point of time, there's not going to be no darkness exists on this plane at all whatsoever. Because that darkness has always been the parasites that was here. And the sun is getting rid of them. I don't even know what to tell y'all. It has been a game. It has been a game. It has been a game. The game is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. And I told you guys, right? This is what, listen, this is why they all feel anxious. You see? You only feel anxious if something is wrong or something is about to go wrong. And what's happening is the dragons are thawing out. The dragons are thawing out. And that's that anxious energy that they feel. That's why they can't sleep. That's why they can't eat. It's that anxious energy that they feel from that dragon. From those dragons. From the primordial beings that's coming back to clean the planet up. I told y'all, man. There's something big here. Multiple big things. Because to be feeling anxious, anxiety all day, every single day, for your nervous system to be reacting all day, every single day, at one point in time, your nervous system is going to be shot. You're just gonna be like, I can't feel anything. You see, I showed yesterday I made a video yesterday. See, here's Venezuela. Here's Venezuela, right? Venezuela is is at the mouth of this dragon over here, right? But I showed yesterday how they're using, Antarctica is a freeze hub. It's a freezing base to freeze the Leviathan in space. You see that? It's like touching the wand. The wand is touching it to freeze it in space, to freeze it in time and space over here. Okay, and it's like, again, they bury it under this water and ice to make it seem like it's not there. But this shit is very much real, y'all. This shit is very much real. So they're using ice technology, right? Because even they show you that in Dragon Ball Z. In Dragon Ball Z, they show you how they're, Frieza comes from this cold area. Frieza in time. Frieza, his father is King Cold. Okay, King Cold over here, right? And Frieza is a lizard, right? The reptilian. Okay, but again, it's the reptilian mind. All right, so these beings are starting to wake up because the black sun works in a whole different manner. Because you don't know, this hasn't been updated. I'm sure it hasn't been updated, and they're not even going to show you the right thing. They're not going to show you. So they're probably not even showing you guys Antarctica when you see Antarctica on the internet or something like that. Because you think they're going to tell you when this shit is melting, right? But something big must be happening in order for these people to feel anxiety. Me, when I feel anxiety, or whenever if I have felt anxiety, something was wrong. Something wrong was coming. I felt something wrong, and I was usually right because I pay attention to my stomach. I pay attention to it. I pay attention to my body. So if I'm feeling anxious or anxiety, that means something is coming, and it's coming for me. Something bad is about to happen, and this is exactly what these people are feeling. The anxiety of the Leviathan, of the dragons waking up. Because once again, you don't think the dragons know who belong here? You don't think the dragons know who? You see, when you look at a worm, right? This is why you see, when you look at the worm, right? It's a bookworm, okay, in a sense, because the bookworms eat what? It eats the apples. In the book is another name in Creole. Book is leave. Levi, right? Levi. This is the book. You get the book, right? In the bookworm, what? The bookworm eats what? It eats apples, the bad apples. That's why in the game Snake, you had the snake eating the apples, gaining the knowledge. And then son, it's funny because another in Ebonics to book is to hurry up and get out of here, to book it, which is another name for Levi. I'm leaving. I leave, right? So this is again, I truly believe this right here is the reason why these people are feeling the anxiety, because they know what's coming. Just like that movie. Is it as Thora? I showed y'all this, right? I'm about to show you guys this again. As a Thora, I believe. This over here. Okay? I showed you guys this, right? Let's watch this.
Lisa.
Did y'all ever notice that? Did you guys ever notice that? Huh? That's that big sun I've been showing you guys, the double sun, right? Did you guys ever notice that? My God has showed me this. I was blown away. I was like, was that always there? But do you see this? This is supposed to represent the Statue of Liberty, which the Statue of Liberty is actually a melanated woman. Lucifer, right? Lucy. My life is literally a video game, bro. Like y'all don't have to see it, but I see it. My life is clearly a freaking video game. Clearly. Because I'm who else is telling y'all this? Like, so I had to see it in order to show you guys. Like, nobody taught me this, you guys. You know that, right? This, like, gematria. I taught myself gematria and all that type of stuff. Nobody taught me that. It just started making sense to me. I was like, this has to be a video game. Even before I realized it, right? Gematria is what got me interested. But when I figured out gematria, I was like, what the fuck? This is literally a video game. This is literally a video game, y'all. Literally. Just as much as, again, you are gonna turn on Grand Theft Auto and play Grand Theft Auto. This is exactly what this is. But this video game has a timing when it ends as well too. Just like Grand Theft Auto would have a time when it's in, when it's near, when it's over. But yeah, let's check this out.
Lisa, I need you to look after your two favorite people in the whole world.
You're dead! I'm sorry.
You heard? He already said, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Because that's a saying that 83 said. That's a saying that they're saying because they're already telling you, spiritually speaking, they are already dead. You guys got to understand, this world is the underworld. It is the dead world. This world here, this illusion that it is the dead world. That's why we have debt. That's why we're surrounded by debt. And it's not real because we are in harmony with nature. We are encoded with nature. You get what I'm saying? So this world, their world, this is the dead world. This is the underworld. This is what they call hell because we're surrounded by hellish beings. We're not from this world. Our world is out there, which is what's coming, which is what's coming to us. Best believe, y'all. I'm telling you guys will see, bro. This is literally a fucking video. Like, I'm so passionate about it because I want y'all to realize we're literally in a video game. Literally, the video game, it's stimulated by your thoughts and your actions. So if you have a group of people who are not natural, showing you guys what they want you to believe is natural, right? On the television, right? Showing you crazy stuff, showing you that they're in all the movies and all these TV shows and everything. They're all in history, bro. When they don't, when the planet don't even agree with them, bro, it has to be a game. It has to be a game. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. We're literally immersed in a video game. All right. Let's get it. I'll show y'all. Let's go.
Keep your eye on them, make sure they don't burn down the house.
Dad, okay. Annie, where are you? Zafira, will you play with me? Read this for me.
What? I've never even heard of that, Dina. Dina says, remember a couple years ago, 2 scientists were studying the ice melting in Antarctica and recorded something huge was surfacing and turning over the waters. Not sure. Video still on YouTube. If it's still on YouTube, yeah, let me know what to search for and I'll look it up because I didn't even know about this.
Meteor shower.
Listen.
Read this for me. Meteor.
Look, meteor shower. It says take evasive action. And what has been happening, we've been seeing these meteor showers, right? And after these meteor showers pop up, there's some crazy amount of energy that pop in here, right? Right?
For me. Meteor shower. It says take evasive. It's meteor! Take evasive action!
You see? Do you see Saturn? Saturn is the Lord of the Rings. Saturn is the Lord of karma. So you pay back your karma. Saturn is actually this thing behind me, Anubis, okay? Which is actually the divine feminine woman. This is the energy. That's why Saturn is so big and so dense. I think Saturn is probably the densest planet because these people have a lot of karma to pay. And that's why Saturn has a ring on it, because this is the promise. It's a promise that they're going to pay for their karma, literally. And you see, it's going to be a rocky road ahead. This is exactly what these people are experiencing. The rocky road. That's why they love rocky road. Oh my God.
Another one.
That's why they love Rocky Road ice cream. I ain't gonna cap, boy. Rocky Road used to hit back in the day, man. Oh my God. That's why y'all love Rocky Road. It's going to be a rocky road for y'all. For real, for real. There is going to be no break. And then Saturn return is one of the most craziest things if you've ever experienced it, because what Saturn does is basically Saturn breaks you away from your illusion. And that's what happened in my Saturn return, y'all, because I was with an illusion. I was with an illusion. I was with an 83. Yes. And around my Saturn return, before my Saturn return, this is when things started to get rocky for me. And I was questioning things. And I was like, what? Something like, no, I need to get the hell out of this situation because something is bad. I don't like it. And then that's when I came into my knowledge of self. I started coming across amazing teachers reminding me of who I am. Thank you to Young Pharaoh, Dr. What's it called? Dr. Blair, Dr. Sebi, Layla Africa, right? These are some of the Bobby Hemmett. These are some of the most amazing teachers that I came across that woke me up to my reality of who and what I am and what I am not. See, I told you, that's why I can figure this out now. We're in a video game to figure out we live in the bandwidth of everything that we are and everything that we aren't. Okay? Everything that we aren't is this illusionary world that we currently inhabit. Okay? That's what we wanted to experience, and this is exactly what we created. We created our own little bubble so we can experience everything that we aren't, which is why our land is taken from us. But everything outside of this land is ours. Everything. We just put a little bubble in this world so we can experience everything that we are not. Okay? Please understand me. Please realize this. And I guarantee you, you're going to realize this. You're going to snap out and realize we created this video game and we came here to have fun. Okay? And these people have taken our funds away, took our money, they took our fun away. That's why we're in a little bit of a, but we are waking up and realizing it. We're changing things. What's happening around the world. Okay? Please realize this. All right, let's go.
Pictures presents a new adventure from the world of Jumanji.
If this is some weird kind of joke you guys are trying to pull, you're dead. Let's say we go home.
You hear that? You're dead again.
Another one.
I'm not the one saying it. But they keep telling you. They keep telling you that they are the ghost. They are the dead ones.
We're finished. You gotta keep playing.
The game is on.
She's frozen in cryonic sleep. Dad's gonna kill us. Say we go home. If this is some weird kind of joke you guys are trying to pull, you're dead. Let's say we go home when we're finished. You gotta keep playing.
The game is on.
Hold on, what is
You gotta
it?
keep playing.
Shipmate enters cryonic sleep chamber. Listen. Look, you got to keep playing, right? They said you got to keep playing.
Dead. Let's say we go go home when we're finished. Gotta keep playing.
We go home when we're finished. We got to keep playing. Didn't I tell you guys this? Didn't I tell you guys this? Didn't I tell you guys this? Hold on. There's cosmology. I don't know what. Let's ask chat. Yo, chat. So there's a cosmology, right? Where I forgot what cosmology it is. I think it has to do with Greek or the Roman gods or something like that. Basically, or you can remind me, where Earth basically was amongst was amongst all the planets, and basically she went into a space of her own to dive into her own and experience timelessness or selflessness, something like that. Can you clear that up? Do you remember?
Yeah, I get what you're talking about. You're probably referring to some of the ancient cosmologies, like certain Greek or Roman worldviews, or even older mythologies, where Earth was once seen as part of a kind of flat or enclosed cosmic system. In some of those stories, Earth or humanity was thought to have originated in a more enclosed or primordial state, and then over time, as myths go, the world sort of expanded or transformed into a larger, more open cosmos. So basically, it's this idea that Earth, or the human realm, was once kind of a central, more contained place, and over ages, it turned into the broader universe we think of today.
No, that's not it. Man, it is an ancient mythology, but it's literally how Earth basically segregated away from the other planets and became her own planet. I think the original name was Rhea. Do you know a cosmology with the name Rhea?
Got it. You're probably thinking of the Titaness Rhea from Greek mythology. In those myths, Rhea is one of the Titans and the mother of several Olympian gods, including Zeus. There's a sort of symbolic layer where Rhea is associated with the flow of time or the Earth, but she's not literally the Earth separating from other planets. If you're thinking of a cosmology where Earth was once part of a more unified or connected cosmic family and then became its own distinct world, that's a more metaphorical idea found in some mythological traditions. But the name Rhea definitely rings a bell from Greek mythology, and she's...
All right. Well, I don't know what it is, but there's a mythology. There's a mythology out there where, Earth was birthed by Saturn, Kronos, and basically Earth went and got lost in space by herself, and at one point in time, basically to find herself, to realize who she is, and then eventually she's going to be aligned back with the planets once again. Now, if I'm not mistaken, isn't this what this looks like over here? Like the Earth coming back, being realigned with us, isn't right? Or the Earth realigning back with the planets, right? The conjunction of the spheres. Isn't this exactly what's currently happening right now? That's exactly what's happening right now, y'all. That's exactly what's happening right now. Okay, the convergence of the spheres. Okay, and let me see. There it is, right? Convergence of the spheres. Okay, let me see. See, these are the planets, right? These are the other different planets that's around, right? The eyes of Zeke. This is what's it called again? The 6 proton, the 6 neutron, and then the 1 electron. Okay, the one neutron. Excuse me. 6 proton, 6 proton, 1 neutron, 6 electrons. Right over here, the 616, from 666 to 616 to 616. Okay, so that is the atom, black atom, all this type of stuff. But yeah, this is exactly what this is, man. The Earth, the convergence of the spheres happening once again. Now let's go back to Zathor and see what they're talking about. All right. So I want y'all to understand that you guys are literally going to see this has been a video, literally. Okay, and we did it to ourselves.
The game is on.
Frozen crap.
Because how can a, you know what I'm saying? Never mind. Let's go.
Honestly.
Look, and this is exactly what's happening right now, right? With the ice being frozen everywhere. Have you guys seen what's happening in Canada? -30, -40s. right? And I told you what's happening, why it's called Canada, dry ice, right? You see, they're just not reporting what's really happening out there. All right, let's go.
Dad's gonna kill us.
The danger is real.
Your robot is defective.
Your robot is defective. That's exactly what the sun is telling you. If we are all robots, right? Let's just say we are all robots. Okay. The sun is what? The sun projects its consciousness through us because we are the summation of the sun. Okay. Their suit, their robotic suit cannot take the sun, meaning your suit is defective. How do you get a suit like mine? How do you get a suit like us? You have to be us. And that's why you see every single race out there is trying to do what? Be us. But you don't have the sauce. Because you're not the sauce. You're not the sauce is another name for source. You're not the source. So you can't be us. You cannot be us. That's why we get a taste. Unless the 38s are asleep, unless the 38s are us, 83s are them, but unless our 38s are asleep, like we get a bad taste in our mouths whenever, even the ones that are asleep, when they see them acting like us, like what the hell are you doing? Bro, love yourself. Why can't you love yourself? Why do you have to try to be like us? Why do you want to emulate us? Right? Y'all hate us, but then y'all want to be us. Y'all don't like us, but y'all want to be us. Why? Why is that? Makes no sense for you to go all out to put our people in prison and jail and make us work these crazy jobs, put us in these places, right? But y'all want to act like us? Y'all want to be like us? In fact, it's even proven like in order for y'all to be like, we even see it on TikTok, in order for them to be successful at TikTok whatsoever, when it comes to these type of things, they have to act like this. Look at all the gay men. Who are they acting like? Not just the gay black men, right? The gay melanated men, the gay 83 men. Who are they acting like? They're acting like the melanated woman. And not just any melanated woman, they're acting like the unclassy melanated woman. The ones that have been brainwashed to think like these 83s. They're not even acting like the classy ones. You know what I'm saying? The gay, all them acting like the melanated woman because she is the blueprint. So it's like you can't run away from this. You cannot run away from this at all. You're going to get what you deserve. Right? Let's get it.
We don't even have a robot. That's your robot? Dude, you're just jealous because I have a robot and you don't. Emergency must destroy.
You hear that? Emergency must destroy. Look at this.
Another one.
It's over 9,000.
Did you hear him? Emergency must destroy. Now, do you know why 83 is afraid of AI?
Another one.
It's over 9,000.
Because it's not melanated people out there saying AI is going to take our jobs. AI is going to put me out of business. AI is going to take over capital. AI is going to do. Why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we making videos saying AI is going to do this? Why? Because I told y'all, all of this exists because they need a purpose. They have no purpose in nature. So they had to create this, they had to create these illusions. They have no purpose in nature. Look at them. Where's the simulator sun now? Where's the Where's the artificial sun comments? Like, where'd they go? Where's the artificial sun comments? Where's the simulated sun comments? Where they at? Where's the NASA put up 2 suns up there? Where's they? Where's they at? Where are those comments at? Interesting. Thank y'all for tapping the live, man. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I can see it, man. Thank you guys. Much love. But you see, the robot says emergency must destroy. That's what I'm saying. Like, these people have lulled us to sleep because the fact that we're not, you see, Haitians, shout out to my Haitian brothers and sisters, man. We really up in this jump, boy. Listen, and like I said, we are all Haitian. The original empire is the Atlantean Haitian Empire. That's the original empire when we started this game. Okay, so regardless, you being African American, Jamaican, Caribbean, Bahamian, Haitian, Puerto Rican, whatever, all the kins, you know what I'm saying? That's why we the kins, you feel me? They are the kin not.
Another one. It's over 9,000.
But listen, we are the kins, right? Let's go. Hold on. But this is exactly why they are afraid of AI. And again, you see what AI looks like, right? It looks like the Ezekiel wheel type of thing again. The big orb. It looks like it again. All right. So that's why, yeah, we're all the same, man. We are all the same. Let's go. You see, heading straight towards them. Heading straight towards them. Of course, they're not going to take out 2 kids like that. You know what I'm saying? They gotta. Let's go.
And the adventure is.
Look at the fog. You see the fog? The fog and the mist.
Is just beginning.
It's like you got a pretty.
And the adventure is just beginning.
Serious organ problem.
Organ. Yo, that is crazy. You see, this is why you need organ energy. You won't believe how many people have told me my energy has helped them. And then, do you see what's happening in Oregon right now, y'all? Do you see what's happening in Oregon right now? It's because they don't have no juice organite, you know?
Another one. It's over 9,000.
They don't have the juice organite. Right? So he says we have a serious organ problem. So meaning do they not want you to have organ? Is that, let's get it.
What do they eat?
Look at that. You see the dragon? Look at that.
What do they eat?
Meat.
What do they eat? Meat. Meat. And what do y'all eat? What do y'all 83s eat? Meat. Y'all can fake like you guys are vegan for a short amount of time, but no, you ain't that. Now look at this. Look at all these ships. Look at all these ships facing towards this one house, which can be representing Earth. Right? Look at that.
That's good.
Dude, you're meat.
Another one.
They're gonna board us.
What's gonna board us? Nothing's gonna happen to you. Because I'm your brother. I think we're home.
You see that? I think we're home. And then looks like a big blast. Solar flare, solar flash. Solar flare, solar flash, because it looks like a big black hole about to pull him in. See that? Looks like a big black hole is pulling them in and destroying them. Which the black hole is, again, this black sun over here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on around the world, y'all. Let's see what's happening in let's see what's happening around the world. Okay. This is Washington. Snohomish, Washington. Yeah, we don't live there. We don't live there. Yeah, they love eating meat. I heard this 83 man in the store said he wanted tacos with just meat and cheese. That's crazy, bro. Look, what's it called? Oh yeah.
How high is the water, mama? 2 feet high and right. How high is the water, papa? 2 feet high.
There you go, Washington. Washington. Let's go.
Folks understand about the flooding going on in Washington right now is we don't have emergency responses like they do down in the South for things like hurricanes. Like occasionally a river floods and maybe like a house floats away. The news is saying this is the worst it's been in recorded history. People are not prepared for this. Like at all. Entire towns are like completely underwater, to the point where it's dangerous to even continue having a town there. Like, we're gonna have to relocate entire towns. And a lot of the people that live on these lands that are being flooded, their insurance does not cover flooding. The people.
You hear that? What is there to insure when you're gonna keep getting this over and over again?
Another one.
You're stuck in a loop. This is literally a loop. This is going to keep happening to y'all over and over and over and over again until the whole land is cleansed. Until the whole land is cleansed, or until the whole, what's it called? The solar flash happens. You're going to keep being disturbed. You see, you're not going to be comfortable no more. There's no more comfortability for y'all. You guys have caused this, and you guys try to make it seem like you guys are all good. It's all good. You guys try to make it seem like you guys are all good, but you're the same when it comes down to it. It's going to keep happening over and over. And it doesn't even care what season it is. You see, we're supposed to be in winter time. Why the hell is it flooding in Washington right now? Right? Y'all never asked that question? We're supposed to be in winter right now. It's supposed to snow in Washington. Don't it snow over there? Why is it flooded?
People that live in these areas, a lot of them are lower income because they're floodplains, but no one ever expected them to flood like this. Washington's not okay right now. My hometown is not okay right now. I am seeing so much footage all over the news of places I recognize where I grew up that are never going to be the same again.
Mm-hmm.
This will have ripple effects for decades, if not generations.
And that's why it's called that's why crypto, one of the crypto ledgers is called Ripple. Like when you're dealing with man, listen. I know what it's crazy, bro. I even explained what crypto's all about. But did you notice what just happened? Did you notice?
Ripple effects. This will have ripple effects for decades.
Did you notice the one-eye symbolism?
If not generations. Like
because she is not crying. Ain't no tears over there.
Katrina's happening right now, and I don't hear hardly any people outside of Washington talking about it. So if you could help me bring some attention to what's going on and the seriousness of it.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Yeah. We do not care. Let's go. Let's continue. Okay. All of those melanated towns that you guys flooded purposefully, buried them people over there underwater. We do not care. Let's go. Let me see.
Great news, everyone! Mail can no longer be.
Hold on. Hold. Look, and then they'll put people out like this to make it seem like everything is okay. Watch, look.
California's Central Valley has been socked in underneath this thick Thule fog for 18 days in a row now, at least in some parts.
It's actually 22, 23 days now. I just seen a video this rising of a girl talking about the fog is still there. So they're in like day 23, 24.
It's time to break down some of the.
But then they'll bring out, this liar over here. You know what I'm saying? Right? They'll bring out this liar, dress him up good, make him look good, a little bit of Down syndrome handsome, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Just to make it easy, and then nice, confident projecting voice. And then here we go, making it seem like everything is okay.
Historic events that lasted shorter than this episode of Fog. We'll start with the entire plot of Romeo and Juliet. Just 5 days for that, and for something a little longer but equally dramatic, LeBron's 2010 decision to take his talents to South Beach, that only took 8 days. Also 8 days, the entire filming of the Blair Witch Project. 9 days is all it took from the release of Pokemon Go in July of 2016 to reach its peak usage before things started to fall off. A little less fun than that, the Cuban Missile Crisis. Only 13 days for the entire event. 15 days was really the peak window of.
Okay, it don't matter. But then yes, he'll come out. They'll come out, put someone like him, make it seem like it's all good, but it's not, because look at what the people are saying. I told you what this fog is doing. Go look at the movie Annihilation, baby. I think I showed the what's it called, the trailer, but go look at the movie Annihilation. But look at what people are saying. Anyone with bad headaches lately, Look at how many replies. Okay. These are the people. See? Congested. Allergens are trapped under the fog, causing congestion. Is this why everyone is getting sick? I told you. You see? This is exactly why looks are going to matter. Because this is, oh my God, I'm getting chills. This is another reason why they knocked the noses off the artifacts. Y'all noticed that, right? This is another reason why they knocked the noses off the artifacts, because it goes right back to what I said before to you guys. The nose know. The nose know. So these people are breathing chemicals and particulates that they have never breathed before, because this right here is primordial energy that's charging us up. This is primordial energy charging us up. Many balls of plasma. I told you guys this. And if you don't have the capacity, if you don't have the nose for this, what do they call it? The Negro nose? I don't know what y'all call it. I don't know.
Another one.
I don't know what y'all 83 calls it, but I love my nose. Okay? The nose knows. The sixth sense. That's why they call you six ethers, right? Y'all don't have that capacity. The nose knows. Whatever we are breathing in, our body can. I told y'all, these people are being fumigated. They're being fogged out, because that's what you do to pests, right? You call it a fumigator. Listen, y'all, my wife and I, we had this funny thing, right? I told her, it's so amazing, and because it always happens like clockwork. Bro, I can tell you when the pest truck is gonna come to my next door neighbor. I said every month, my people, every month, my goodness, the pest truck is in front of our house at our neighbors. Not just, I'm talking about throughout the whole block too. And I live in the suburbs. We live in the suburbs. In a nice place. This is exactly why you call a pest, you call an exterminator. That's why the sun, the black sun, another name for it is called the smoky god. It's the smoky god. This is the red iron oxide dust that these people are breathing in. The same thing with the mist. Yes, the same thing with the mist. I be telling y'all, they are being taken care of on a whole nother level. Just the fact that these people cannot sleep. They need their sleep. They need to eat. What do you think is going to happen? Exactly. And that's why they get fleas, because they're telling you they're also saying to flee. You see that? That's why your dogs get fleas as well too, because it's telling you to flee that dog, flee from that dog, get away from that dog. I'm telling y'all, everything is super, it's very simple, super spiritual, very simple. But what these 83s have done is confuse us with their bullshit talk, with their bullshit jargon. And now we've forgotten these things. It's very simple. You're supposed to flee from dogs. Get the nigga, them things used to fucking hunt us. Pardon my language, but those things used to hunt us. They use them to kill us. And then now you're going to have one? It doesn't matter. A pug, a fug, I don't know. Like, a chihuahua, Chattanooga, Tennessee, I don't know, whatever they are. Whatever those stupid dogs are. Those things were used to hunt us. And now people have them? Y'all have them? That is called Stockholm Syndrome. That's called Stockholm Syndrome. Nonetheless, right? Again, right? We are tired. We have lost functionality. Look, the number, look, 616, and it's so I just talked about the 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons, 1 neutron, right? All right. Our bodies need the sun. This is horrible. But then they'll hide from the sun. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Our body needs the sun, but they hide from the sun. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. How is that possible? Right? Oh God, bro. Yeah, this is crazy. All right, let's go. Show y'all this. Let's go. Let's continue. Let's continue. What is this? Oh, hold on. Oh yeah. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Y'all see that? I made a video. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit hit too. This. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. So I brought that. I was like, this shit. I was sitting up on my bed one day, and I noticed like the ceiling fan. I seen the sun look like the ceiling fan at one point in time. But check this out, y'all. You cannot tell me that this thing doesn't look like a freaking ceiling fan up there. Wouldn't that make sense, right? Wouldn't that make sense if we have a ceiling fan inside of our house, right? The ceiling fan is what powers is, the ceiling fan has got the light bulb, it's got the fan if you feel hot and all this type of stuff. Would it be far-fetched if this so-called sun has a ceiling fan attached to it too? Would it be far-fetched? Would it be far-fetched? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because look at the arms of the fan. Look at these arms of the fan. I was like, oh my God, bro. It's not far-fetched at all. And then there's a what is it? There's a TV series called The Paradise. Right? It looks just like a ceiling fan, right? I was like, what the hell? It's like, is this where the wind coming from? Is this where the wind is coming from as well too? I don't know. But you can clearly see this shit splayed out like a ceiling fan. It's crazy. But like I said, it's not far-fetched at all whatsoever. Damn, look at this. Look at this. Look at the fog, okay? And people are saying, there's particles in the fog. See? This fog is making everybody sick in California. Weird. Well, the fog is not making everybody sick in California. Everybody's sick like everybody does every single year. Look at that. See? And then they'll have people give them delusions. You know what I'm saying? Because I already, right? You see? Right? I told you guys where this fog is, where I'm at, is definitely not normal, and there's no smell to it, but there are some people experiencing headaches and sore throats, right? Because that's what the age of Aquarius is. The age of Aquarius is the age of truth. Just like I told y'all, if you're not speaking truth, right? If you're not, we're in the age of Aquarius. If you're not speaking truth, meaning if you're not giving the indigenous people what they are owed, and you're still trying to cover up your lies, you will be getting it the worst. I promise you that. I promise you that. Because we're in the age of truth. It's a frequency. So if you're not uttering truth, if you're not speaking truth, if you're not moving in the vibrational truth, what do you think is going to happen to you? Why do you think these people are getting sore throats. Why do you think they're getting headaches? They're ringing in their ears and all this type of stuff. Y'all really think your government is doing this? Y'all really believe your government is doing this? You guys want to believe that they're the ones doing this. That's what you guys want to believe. You want to believe. Look at this. This was 22 days ago. It's been 22 days since I've seen the sun in Central Cali, Sierra Nevada mountains. I don't know what's going on, but I've had headaches a week into the fog, and I never get headaches. Whitney Lachey. Blue eyes. My goodness. They told you guys were going to be getting hit with radiation fog, radioactive fog. I told you what this is radiation, baby. Radiation. So meaning again, right? Melanin is a conductor. We can take that radiation and transmute it into energy. So if you don't possess, so again, just because you don't see the sun is still working. But the sun is sending these smaller particles of itself with the fog, and you're breathing this in. I told y'all this. I said this because isn't fog supposed to dissipate underneath sunlight? Isn't the fog supposed to dissipate underneath sunlight? People around you are coughing today. I told y'all, this is the movie Annihilation. I'm about to show y'all this. Let's go, Trader True. Let's go, the true. Much love and abundance. Thank you for feeding the darkness meter. Let's go.
Darkness, everybody. Darkness is spreading.
The darkness is spreading, baby. Let's go. Thank you for feeding the darkness meter. Much love and abundance, brother. Thank you. But yeah, Chris, you sent it to me on Instagram or let me see. Yeah, I don't think, bro. Man, I got so many messages I gotta thumb through. There we go, Chris. There you go. Let's get it. All right, let's see. Hi, Joose. Wanted to check out this video I shot today when I arrived at work. The California fog is definitely strange and not normal. I've never seen it in my life. 47 years old, right? And 47 is you know who 47 is. You know hey, let's go, trade the truth. Let's go. Thank you again for feeding the darkness meter. Let's yes, feed the darkness meter. Let's go. I want you to give generously. I said don't ask, baby. Why, Joose? I said don't ask. Don't ask. Just get the money, baby, okay? Yes, let's go. Hey, nigga, get it around the next. Okay, just give the money, okay? Give your donations, okay? Hold on, what? Hey, look at this dude. Look at this dude. This nigga look cooked, boy. What is going on? Huh? What is going on here? Gratitude. Keep the money coming, baby. Look at McLovin, boy. Look at McLovin, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, gratitude. But Chris says you can see the particles in the air. It looks like dust or something of that nature. Horrible. Also, how can I purchase my piece? Chris, much love and abundance to you. Chris, I'm gonna hit you up after the live, okay? But here we go. Chris, Chris, come on, you know me better than that. I'm gonna hit you.
Fog. Particles in the fog.
Look at that, boy. Mm-hmm. It's a smoky god. I told y'all. I told y'all. There's that smoky god. See, that's why we the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are the Chiefs. This is chiefing energy. You feel me? You know? This is chiefing energy, baby. You gotta be a chief in order to chief this.
Another one.
Listen, I give like esoteric type jokes, you know, and punchlines. If you guys don't understand it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay? You see, at one point in time, I wanted to be a comedian. Okay? Now, I literally am living my life being a comedian and I don't know, esoteric decoder, real life decoder, showing you guys what's going on, right? Okay? All right? Cosmic dust. You gotta be a chief from the cosmos in order to take this, to transmute this. Because, bro, we had fog here this rising too. Matter of fact, we had a crazy amount of fog a couple of days ago for 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. And I think it stopped for 2 days. Though the day's been going by so fast. I think it stopped for 2 days, and then this rising we had fog again. Okay? So, I'm fine. I don't have no headaches. I'm chilling. I'm good. You feel me? So again, the nose, no. The nose, no, baby. The nose, no. That's why y'all were knocking out the noses off the artifacts. But yeah, there we go. Particles, dust, right? And then I believe there is a video where this guy is literally showing the particles on his truck. Let me see. Damn, did I delete it? There's a video where the guy is showing the particles lit on his truck, literally. Where is it at? Oh, there it is.
Fog, and I just been driving regularly. What is this shit right here? There's something in the fog that I can't explain, but I ain't drove to nothing but fog. And look at this shit. Check y'all shit, y'all. Crazy. Look, it's on that, but not on my windshield. What's going on? Ooh. They got asbestos in the air. That's crazy. But when they say there's shit in this fucking fog, and I just been driving regularly, what is this?
You know what that is?
What do you mean, what? Yeah, brother. That's PCP. Angel dust. Sherman Hens. White people love Wayne Brady.
You hear that?
What do you mean, what? Yeah, brother. That's PCP. Angel dust. Sherman Hens.
You get it? Do you get it? Angel dust, baby.
Another one.
It's over 9,000!
Do you get it? Do you understand it? Angel dust. See, you gotta have esoteric knowledge to understand what I'm talking about. You gotta be able to know how to decode in order to understand what I'm putting down here. And you have to be of the angels in order to be able to transmute this dust, baby. You see, that's why he just said white people love Wayne Brady. because this dust is not for us, baby. You see? That's how I can tie these things together. That's how I know we're in a video game. Because for me to be able to tie this together, how do I know this? How do I know this? How do I know this is angel dust? How do I know this? Matter of fact, let's look at this. Right? You see, y'all can listen. Listen. Just know that y'all can't mess with me. Just know that y'all cannot mess with me, baby. Look, PCP gives you 19, which is the sun, right? I told you I'm the 19th. I'm the sun, right? And then 3-Eye Atlas makes his closest approach on what? The 19th? $53. And then again, 5 plus 3 gives you 8, right? 5 plus 3 gives you 8. Oops. This is the divine masculine. This right here, that's what God is, right? The divine masculine, the divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter what this is, right? Okay, now let's go. Let's see. Oh, is this it? Who's seen the last Avatar Airbender? Who's seen the last Avatar Airbender? Because this is exactly what this is over here as well. Isn't this an airbender? Huh? Wouldn't this be considered an airbender? It's flying. It's manipulating the air. It's able to manipulate the frequency. This is the airbender. This is literally airbender. Now, let me see something. Let's go to this. Here is angel dust. Okay. And this is why as soon as, right? Which is what? Here's the plasmoids. Remember the plasmoids? Remember the plasmoids? About what Stefan Burns told you the plasmoids were coming? Remember that? Remember Stefan Burns told you? That's probably why he hasn't even done a video in a few days, honestly. Look at this. The plasmoids are coming, which I just told you that's what the fog is. I just told you what the fog is. Little plasma balls, little balls of sun, miniature suns bonding with the fog. And now people are breathing this in, and it's literally working from the inside out. Y'all don't have to believe me, but you're going to see it. Well, actually, you're not, because the revolution is not televised. Because they're not going to tell you what's happening. That's why you have to read the comments. That's why you have to read the comments. You don't think there's going to be long side effects from all of this? You don't think so? Y'all don't have to believe me. Y'all don't have to believe me, but I'm letting you guys know, okay? This is even look, and it goes right back to feminine. Oops. It goes right back to the feminine energy. Right back to it. Right back to the feminine energy. Right over here, baby. And even graduation gives you 34, because again, this is about graduation, because we are graduating. You see, when we are graduating, it's time to go. That's why this stuff is happening right now, because we're graduating. So now it's time to, this is the confetti and all this type of stuff. Is a confetti. Damn. Okay, yeah. There's a confetti. All right. Even more so. You know, I could go deeper into this, but there's no need to. I'm showing you guys proof over and over and over and over again. Okay? Over and over and over again. Should I do another live tomorrow, y'all? Should I do another live tomorrow? Let me know, man. I can, because I got an appointment going on right now. But yeah, here's World War III. World War III is against you guys.
Things like this end up in third world wars. And I told that the other day. I said, you know, everybody keeps playing games like this. You'll end up in a third world war. And we don't want to see that happen.
Pretty intense developing.
You see, it's a nuclear war. Nuclear. This third world war, it's a nuclear. Okay. That gave you 25, right? Right. So nuclear, so artificial and so why is artificial and nuclear giving you the same numbers? Why is artificial and nuclear giving you the same thing? Oh my God.
It's over 9,000!
Nuclear war also gives you 34. Judgment, baby. Yeah. This is it right over here. Nuclear war. Okay. Now, again, because I told you, I think nu is an energy. Or is it a un? Is it UN? Hold on, let's ask ChatGPT. I think the nu is an energy. Yo, chat. Is nu, N-U, is that a form of energy? Can you help us with that?
Yeah, absolutely. Nu is actually a concept from ancient Egyptian mythology. In that context, Nu, sometimes spelled Nun, represents the primeval waters, basically the chaotic, formless substance that existed before creation. Not exactly energy in the modern sense, but more like the raw, primordial potential from which everything in the universe emerged. So yeah, you could think of Nu as a kind of ancient idea of the original cosmic soup of possibility.
Okay, no. What about is it a nuon? Is a nuon a form of energy?
Oh, gotcha. You're talking about muon. Yeah, a nuon is indeed a theoretical concept that people sometimes refer to as a form of fundamental energy particle or unit. It's not something that exists in mainstream physics the way we talk about photons or electrons, but in more metaphysical or speculative frameworks, people sometimes use nuon to mean a kind of elementary particle of energy or a fundamental unit of some subtle force. It's more of a niche or esoteric idea, but if that's what you're thinking of, then yeah, it's basically considered a kind of energy form in those contexts.
So explain what it is briefly, please.
Sure, let's keep it short and sweet. Basically, a nuon is a kind of speculative or theoretical concept that some people use to describe a fundamental unit of subtle energy. It's not a mainstream scientific term, but more of an idea in metaphysical or alternative energy discussions. So if you think of it like a hypothetical energy particle, that's the gist of it.
But what does it do? What is that? What does the nuon energy do?
Right. So in those metaphysical or alternative contexts, the idea is that a nuon would be like a building block of subtle energy, almost like a tiny unit of life force or a fundamental particle of spiritual energy. People who talk about muons might say that they are involved in the flow of subtle energies in the body or the environment. Basically, they'd be thought of as the tiny building blocks that make up or move around subtle, unseen energies. In short, it's like imagining a little fundamental piece of energy that influences the flow of life force or spiritual energy.
Okay, perfect. That's exactly what this is. Exactly what this is. You see what I'm saying? These people just make up stupid names, right? Energy particle 48. Energy particle 48. Three body problem, which I broke down 3 body problem. This is a big problem. All right, y'all. It's a big problem for you guys. Big problem for you guys. This is World War III. This is nuclear energy. Okay, the nuclear energy is basically the sun clearing out this whole planet, clearing the codes. Okay, just like they showed you guys in The Witcher. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Hey, chat. In the series The Witcher, what was that thing that blasted up into the sky, that opened up the sky and caused the convergence?
You're talking about the conjunction of the spheres in the Witcher universe. Basically, it's this big cataclysmic event in the lore of the series. The idea is that a massive magical or cosmic burst caused different worlds and dimensions to collide. It wasn't a single physical object blasting up into the sky, but rather a magical phenomenon that ripped open the boundaries between different realms.
Yes, but there was something that blasted. There was something that blasted in the Witcher Blood Origin. It blasted up into the sky, and it caused the sky to rip open. What is that? Do you know what that is?
I see what you mean now. In The Witcher Blood Origin, there's a specific event where a powerful magical explosion or surge was triggered. This blast essentially tore open the veil between worlds and set off the conjunction of the spheres. So that magical explosion you're talking about is essentially a major magical event created by the characters, and it's the catalyst that caused the sky to rip open and the worlds to merge.
So it was the characters who did it?
Exactly, you got it. In The Witcher Blood Origin, it's indeed the actions of the characters that lead to that big magical event. They set off this huge surge of power that literally causes the sky to tear open and creates the whole conjunction of the sphere scenario. So yeah, it's basically them.
Now, okay, thank you, chat. Now, do you understand why disinformation is the biggest thing, my people? Do you understand now? Do you understand? That's why they have to keep us asleep by saying, oh, the sun is artificial. The sun is simulating. Oh, when this weather anomaly happens over here, the government is looking for lithium. The government is looking for quartz. The government is looking for blue cobalt. Instead of you and me realizing that we are the one that's doing this, that we're cleansing up the planet. Do you understand why disinformation is such a big thing right now? You can understand why they have melanated people on payrolls, paying them hundreds of thousands per year, maybe even more, to spread lies, to not tell the truth, to not expose the fact that we are literally in the game and these people are keeping us asleep. Because it was the actions and the energy of the characters that caused that thing to blast open in the sky and break the disillusion of the veils. Meaning me and you becoming conscious and aware of what's going on. Now you know why they don't promote my lives out like that. Because I'm literally breaking you guys away from this game. I'm literally breaking you guys away from this game. Now you know why. Well, we been knew that, but it just validates it even more. It validates it even more. Okay, y'all. That's it for me, bro. That's it for me. Let me see it. What time is it? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I'm about to get the hell on out of here, okay?
If you don't believe in aliens, I'm gonna change your mind.
So I'm going to tell you what's going on in America right now, but most of y'all are not going to like this. We are literally in a let my people go moment. Moses versus Pharaoh. I'm talking about plagues and all. Because after 400 years of oppression and marginalization, the black community rose up in 2020 to demand justice from Pharaoh. It came with a plague called COVID that left over 1 million people dead. Still, we did not listen. Instead, we hardened our hearts. So more plagues have followed. The second plague was the big lie, the loss of truth. The third plague was January 6th, the loss of the rule of law. The fourth plague, the plague of tariffs, the loss of economic stability. And the fifth plague, the plague of ICE raids, the loss of human dignity and decency. Our economy is shrinking, our global standing in the world is diminishing, our rights are being eroded every single day, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse until we listen to the voice of the black community calling for justice. Let my people go. And remember, those people didn't go away empty-handed. The Bible says they plundered the Egyptians, asking for silver and gold. So don't forget, the wealth transfer is part of the deal.
So you heard that? The wealth transfer is part of the deal. It's too late, baby. All right, y'all.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. Another one.
I'm out of here, y'all.
Another one. It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. It's all fake news. Oh my God. It didn't
All right, y'all. I'm out your here.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen. Another one. It's over 9,000.
Make you no disturb me, 'cause I know go to mine. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. You lost some good ones, but my opinion.
What did you say? Another one.